What's the biggest exercise myth out there? Well, it used to be that you can't believe any exercise information posted on social media, but now we know it's all true. Seriously, the biggest myth may be the one that you're holding on to without even knowing it's a myth. So here are some possibilities with more to follow. 1. You have to lift heavy weights to build muscle. Your muscles get stronger when they adapt to damage caused by lifting heavy weights such as a cow or lifting a lighter weight like a calf until your muscles fail or you can't do another rep. The interesting thing is that lifting either heavy weights or lighter weights to failure increases muscle size and maybe strength. A review paper concluded that compared to lifting 70 to 80% of 1 RM, lifting 30 to 50% loads to failure 2 to 3 times per week resulted in significant increases in muscle size and protein synthesis in both trained and untrained individuals, while similar gains in strength were reported in 3 of the 7 studies. Training to failure can be adapted to anyone, including highly trained individuals, and is particularly beneficial during times of injury and when access to training equipment is limited. However, it requires a greater volume or time of training and surprisingly may be more fatiguing. So you should give your tired muscles and the farm animals a 48 to 72 hour break between sessions for full recovery. 2. Stretching before exercise reduces injuries. You never see a cat exercise without stretching beforehand because they never exercise. But humans who stretch before exercise are not protected from injury, and here's why. Stretching before your workout lengthens the connective tissue in and around the muscles, leaving them more flexible. But stretching doesn't increase the temperature of the muscle, and like other machines with lots of moving parts, warm muscles function better than cold ones, and therefore less prone to injury. This is supported by studies that found that the best way to protect the muscle during exercise is not stretching, but warming up the muscle with some light dynamic exercises before you work out. Plus, other studies show that static but not dynamic stretching before a workout reduces muscle power and performance. So therefore, it should be avoided before workouts, particularly important high-performance events. And stretching a cold muscle or any muscle too far can damage the muscle before you even begin to exercise. So if you're going to stretch before exercise, warm up the muscle first, and then only stretch to a point of slight discomfort. However, regular proper stretching increases flexibility, which may reduce injuries during intense change of direction activities like football, either kind, basketball, and rugby. And if you have a trouble spot like a tight calf or hamstring, then warming and stretching a muscle before you work out would be the cat's meow. 3. Stretching after exercise prevents muscle soreness. Some myths are actually half-truths, like Bigfoot riding a motorcycle when we all know they prefer e-bikes. I'm talking about delayed onset muscle soreness, which comes from inflammation and edema or swelling when small proteins are damaged deep inside the muscle during exercise. Stretching after a workout isn't going to stop the inflammation, but it may help with the edema. Plus, the amount of edema and inflammation varies depending upon the type of workout and the fitness level of the person. So the effectiveness of stretching on delayed onset muscle soreness is going to be inconsistent. But it's worth stretching any muscle or muscle group that feels tight or sore after a workout. Plus, a regular stretching program that's separate from your workouts may reduce injury, increase flexibility, and improve balance. All of which are important for your next Sasquatch search. 4. Running is bad for your knees. Some people think running is the bee's knees, while others feel it gives you beastly knees, which nobody wants. But you can see why knowing that with each running stride, the impact to your knees is 6 to 8 times your body weight. But the stress from that impact actually strengthens your bones and preserves the cartilage in your knees. A 2017 meta-analysis found no significant difference in knee pain between runners and non-runners, and that running appeared to protect the knee from osteoarthritis. 6 years later, a review article with newer studies found no difference in osteoarthritis between runners and non-runners, but the non-runners had more knee pain than the runners. However, like anything, including saying that's the bee's knees, it's important not to overdo it. So how much running is safe for your knees? It's hard to say due to the wide variation in the strength of knee cartilage and ligaments, running gait or style, body weight, training variables, shoe type, and shoe mileage. But up to 24 miles per week definitely looks to be safe when done in moderation with gradual increases in mileage and intensity. Plus, anecdotal evidence indicates that way more than 24 miles per week is safe for some people. The bottom line is that running doesn't ruin but likely protects your knees. And more research is needed on running's impact on the knees of bees. Thanks for watching this first in a series of videos I'll be doing on fitness myths and misinformation. Check back for other topics and let me know if there's some fitness advice that you've always wondered about. As always, my answers come from peer-reviewed research.